Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. We're back again for another little video tutorial on how to actually deal with these little, tiny little things that might come into your world or might not, depending on if you explore the caves or not. But of course, we are in the caves again after we just got done showcasing this little stuff. So let's talk about rock lobsters, shall we? Well, rock lobsters are basically passive little creatures that essentially won't do anything until they're harmed upon. So here we go. The rock lobsters are just hanging around here, staring directly at me. We could, of course, do two different things with these. We can go through the process of actually taming them in the caves. Yes, you can tame rock lobsters. How do you do so? Well, it's in the name. You literally just give them a rock. After you decide to do this, it's going to be mined for a little bit of time. Of course, depending on how often you feed it and how much you feed it, the duration will of course extend it even further. So if you want to have extra little backup in the caves, especially if you're playing by yourself, give it a few little rocks, and yes, there's more than just this one here. There's plenty of rock lobsters around, and it essentially will just go and attack whatever you want. It won't really follow you around too far, but of course when your timer is eventually ran out, then it's going to go back to the way it was before. But let's just imagine that we are not going to want to be a friend. We instead want to be a foe, and we want to attack it. And here we go. This is how we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, when the fighting starts with the rock lobsters, just remember they do pack a little bit of a punch as they hit you for almost 60 damage. The reason why I can see this is because I have a mod called Insight Mod, and of course normal people probably won't have this. So let's go ahead and warm up near the fire and just get ready for battle, shall we? I'm going to showcase exactly how to kill this thing because it might take a little bit of time if you're really not used to actually killing it. So here we go. I have my armor ready to go. I have my miner hat that's about to run out. So let's go ahead and refill it with another one. And you obviously can use something like a lantern that's just on the side or whatever you want to do. So here we go. Let's go ahead and fight it, shall we? Now, of course, this one is already my friend, so I'm going to have to control click it in order to attack it. Essentially the same way as you would a tree guard is how you're going to attack the rock lobster. The trouble is when it goes inside of this little formation, it's going to essentially regain all the HP that it's not all the HP, but some HP that it's already lost. You can see it's essentially healing pretty quickly. And as it comes out, it's going to punch you, which you have to try to avoid, and then rinse and repeat. This method is continuously repeated until essentially the thing is dead. So it might take you a little time to do this. Can you use a pickaxe to attack it, and can you attack it while it's in there? Yes, you can. But of course, what's happening at this point is it's gaining just as much HP as it would, and it's never going to come out of its shell. So you're pretty much just using durability on your items for no specific reason. Killing a rock lobster is obviously just, completely up to you. You can leave them alone and not even touch them if you don't want to, but sometimes if they decide to attack you for some odd reason, if you've maybe got them a little bit angry, you're going to want to make sure that you obviously have some utility to destroy them. Like I said, it is faster to kill these things with friends because over time they will regain a lot of HP, and it's just going to become pretty annoying to actually attack these things over and over and over again, especially with nobody out there fighting it. So for example, if we had 4 to 6 players actually attacking this thing, it would have been dead a long time ago, and it wouldn't have been able to actually go back into its shell so quickly. But for the case of this video, I just want to kind of showcase how easy it is to kill these things and try not to waste any of your actual durability on your weapon just by hitting it over and over again while it's inside of its shell, because it's not really recommended to do that. Of course, it really doesn't get you anywhere, so even if you try to do it, you probably wouldn't be able to do much. But nonetheless, you can see the HP continuously coming down, so might as well just keep attacking it, right? I mean, we're basically at this point anyways. So after you're done getting itself ready to be killed, just know that, of course, if there's any other rock lobsters in the area, you might not want to be attacking too many of them as they're kind of a group mentality. So once they see you doing some stuff, they're obviously just going to react to it. So here we go. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. And rock lobsters can essentially be found in most of the rockier biomes and the caves. So they're not going to just be everywhere walking around. And this should take care of it once and for all. And now we have ourselves a soul and pretty much anything that the rock lobster might have devoured in the last little bit. But essentially what it's going to be giving you is the flint, rocks, and a little bit of meat. I don't think it's really worth killing the rock lobsters, if you ask me. I don't think they're actually like that good to go through the process of actually killing. I really don't mess around with them that much. They're kind of passive little creatures. So for me, I mean, they're basically the cave beefaloes, if you kind of want to take it as that, right? But of course, when it comes to them, if I decide to spawn in a little bit more, as I mentioned, when it comes to rock lobsters, you just could walk past them if you really don't want them there. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal to actually. Oops, I think I might have done that command completely wrong. Go ahead and spawn them in. Rocky. Do 4 of them. There we go. And like I said, if you attack one, they're all pissed off, just like they would a set of beefalo, and they all work together to essentially come and attack you. So that's why you got to be a little cautious to separate them, as I mentioned before. Let's go ahead and let them take their toll on me, as I deserve it, because I killed one just 2 minutes ago. There we go. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Don't go out there and fight the rock lobsters. There's really no reason to do so. I would use them as friends because I think it's a better way of actually utilizing them, right? Anyways, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.